Hey everybody, I'd love to teach you a couple of my favourite QL stretches, so stretching out into that kind of quite tight part of your lower back. Really, really easy to do and really beneficial for your body. So, start in a comfortable seated position. Just begin by getting a sense of the ground underneath you and feeling those points of contact your body has with the earth. If you need to sit onto a cushion or give yourself a little extra height, you can always do so. And for this particular stretch, you could always do it seated in a chair if you find coming onto the floor really difficult. So let the breath come into the belly, allowing there to be this gentle flow of breath in and out through the nose. So try and maintain the breathing softly in and out through the nose for the entire practice if you can. And every time we inhale, we'll just allow the belly to rise. And every time you exhale, the belly will just slowly and softly fall back towards the spine. So one of the best ways to help release tension in our bodies is to connect with our breathing first. So taking our first QL stretch, we'll bring our right hand across to our left knee, slightly twisting towards the left side, and reach the left arm up to the sky. We'll then begin to dip that right shoulder down towards the right knee, keeping the sit bones glued into the floor. If you want more of a stretch, start to travel the top arm over the head by the ear. So avoid coming over the face if you can, and keep that nice and open. The elbow can be bent or straight. Obviously, the more you stretch out that arm, the more you're going to feel the stretch into the QL. And I can feel it right now. It's quite tight for me today at the moment. And it feels really lovely to expand this part of the body. Keeping a good grip with that right hand onto the left leg. And just allow your breath to move in and out. The more we pull up and out, the more we get the stretch, as opposed to just bringing the arm over the head. So think about lengthening and expanding, as opposed to just going into the position deeper. Take one final breath here. Now to come out of this position, slowly lift the top arm up. And then bring the hand just behind you and let's take a lovely twist, maybe looking over the back left shoulder. And we'll travel back to the center. Maybe just move out a little bit into the spine. And you might just feel and experience what it's like in that part of your body now it's been released. And we'll take this to the other side. So we're going to bring left hand across to the right leg, slight twist. Right arm lifts up to the sky and we begin to drop that left shoulder towards the left knee. Only go as far as you feel the stretch, we don't have to go all the way. And then this top arm can start to travel over the head close to the ear. Remember, you can keep the arm bent or the arm straight. And reaching out, so the more we reach, the more we feel the back. Oh, I love it. It feels so nice. And just being with the experience and being with the sensation, as opposed to thinking that the shape itself is the most important. So if you're kind of here and you're not feeling it, and you're desperate to get your shoulder to your knee, just readjust and find where you can feel that really strong stretch into this kind of back edge of the body. As long as you're breathing and you're feeling the breath still moving as fluidly as possible in and out through the body, you're doing okay. Let's take another breath here. Now, begin to lift the top arm up first. So come out of these positions slowly. We don't really want to ping back into the muscles. Take the hand behind you and maybe twist and look over the back shoulder. And then gently turning back to the center, perhaps again just giving your body a little bit of movement and mobility. You might find that both sides now feel even. Or maybe one side feels still tighter than the other, and that's really normal. Good. So we'll come up onto our hands and knees and come into a child pose position, so bum towards the heels. Walking the hands forward, and you can drop your head down towards the earth and just take a moment to stretch out the lower back. The more you reach your arms forward, the more that you will find a length in your lower back. And then walking your hands over towards the right side, keeping your head in the centre. And you may want to take your left hand and place it on top of your right. I love doing this. I think it creates an extra lovely stretch in the side of the body, but you don't have to. And then breathe. If you find it uncomfortable on your knees, you can always shift your hips forward and do this more from a puppy pose position, maybe placing a pillow under your knees. You'll still get the same stretch. You can even walk your hands further over, or you can come back to sit onto your heels if your knees feel fine. Taking another breath here. Then nice and gently walk your hands back to the centre. Take a moment just to rest in the middle. Feeling the stretching, maybe just drop your elbows to the floor. And then you can walk your hands over towards the left side. Again, maybe placing the right hand on top of the left, keeping the head in the centre. And just feeling that lovely stretch going down now through the other QL, into the side of the waist. And breathing here. In and out through the nose. Observing how the sensations might feel from this side compared to the other. And we'll very nice and slowly begin to walk the hands back to the centre. Coming back into that child's pose position for a rest. And then slowly lifting your body back up to seated and come into a comfortable seated position for you. I like to sit onto the heels. It helps me keep my pelvis nice and neutral and allows me to elongate through the spine. But you do what's best for your body. Just take a moment again to reground, reconnect. There might be more spaciousness available in your back, which might feel delicious. You might have more aches, more sensational awakening. Just be with what is present for you in the moment. Then we'll take a lovely stretch as the arms reach up and over the head. Big stretch, the palms will connect at the sky, and we'll exhale, draw the hands down to the heart center. Just take a moment to thank yourself for pausing in your day and stretching. Thank you for watching. Join me again soon.